Hi, this is Paige Paulson, your accounting teacher. I wanted to tell you a little bit about WileyPlus because I've received some feedback from students that they're not really using it to its full capacity. So, when you go into WileyPlus, when you go into assignments, the first thing that you're going to do for any section is you're going to review the study materials. They're not exactly in the right order here, but well, I guess they are. Yeah. So chapter 10:1 study materials. Click on that. This is what you've already done, hopefully, but if not, you can go back. Sometimes I like to make this screen a little bit bigger. And the first thing that you're going to do is watch the interactive tutorials. All of the chapters will have one tutorial that will say interactive tutorial chapter whatever, and then some of them will have extra, like chapter 10 has an extra one on depreciation, and then they have a demonstration problem. These are really helpful because they show you how to do specific problems. Then I've also got a solution manual for you, and on this solution manual, if you click on this has all of the answers to the problem in the back of the book. So when you do WileyPlus, it's using algorithmic versions of the problems in the back of the book. But the best way to learn is open your book, and for instance, your syllabus tells you to do P10-1 and 3. So if you want to see the solution to that, you go to the solution manual and scroll down until you see P10-1. There's the answer to problem P10-1A, and that matches the information from the back, or the end of the chapter problem that you have. I've given these solutions to you so that you can understand. And now if you come back to your calendar, have you wondered what this means here? P10-4 and then parentheses VP1, 5 has VP2, 7 doesn't have anything, 9 has VP3. What I'm talking about there are the video problems. And this video problem 1 relates specifically to the problem that it's listed right after. This is video problem 2, this is video problem 3. So that you can do that problem, and if you have any questions or you don't understand, go and watch the demonstration of a problem exactly like the one you're doing, except the numbers have been changed. We call that the algorithmic version. Some of the chapters also have various handouts that have been posted that show exactly how to do a problem. And these are handouts that I've created. They don't exactly all the time use the same verbiage as your textbook. They're pretty general handouts as far as like exactly what entries do you debit or credit. I mean, in this case they do, but as we go through the rest of the text, some of these handouts use slightly different account titles, but you get the idea. This shows you how to do a lump sum basket purchase. This is very helpful. So all of the handouts are titled. So if you're having a question about a particular way to do a problem, look and see if there's a handout. Now, along these same lines, I am going to be preparing what I call pencasts. Right now, I don't have any pencasts for chapter 10, some of the earlier chapters, because I just figured out how to do these at the end of last semester, but I will be producing these little videos and sending them out in an email to you. And the format is going to be like this in an email. So for chapter 10, I'll send all of the links out to you at once. This is all for chapter 15. And the description of what the nature of the pencast is written on here. So For instance, in Chapter 15, we're going to do a problem about issuing bonds at par. So when you get this link, you're going to hit Control Click. So Control Click, and it gives you that instruction. And it will open a little video window. It's going to look something like this. And you'll go to full screen. And I'm going to play a little bit of this so you can see how it works. And for some reason you can't hear the sound, but when you've got these set, in the lower right hand corner, the display mode is set. I'll show you the 3 different ways to display it. If you click on green, it shows you the whole problem worked out. If you click on this, it says, okay, we're going to go here, but you don't hear it yet. If you don't want to see any of the work, you click on hide. So I like to keep it here so that I can see what I'm saying or hearing. And you can't hear her because something's going on with my speaker and my recording this. But if I wanted to see, like, let's say I understand all this, but I don't know how she did the journal entry. The red dot, you click, and the audio and the explanation starts wherever you click. So most of the time you're just going to let it go from the beginning and follow. If you want to stop it, you can just hit pause. So it's very helpful because it's the same as if I was standing up in front of a whiteboard and showing you how to solve a problem. And the page numbers are over here if the problem requires more than 1 page. And when you're done, you can just shrink it down and go to the next one. I try to make each one of these problems as short as possible so that you can just go in and view it quickly. The last thing I want to say is if you have trouble viewing the pencast or even this screencast that I'm sending you out right now, this is what I'm calling a screencast because it captures what's ever on my computer screen, then you're going to want to use the Chrome browser, and also you're going to need the latest free version of Adobe Acrobat Reader. So I will be emailing these instructions out to you, but I'm just telling you that because a lot of times you don't really listen and you get frustrated and think this doesn't work, and I switched over to Chrome and it seems to work fine. And remember, Chrome is a free download, so you can just download it as a browser, and you probably want to make it your default browser so that you don't have to always move into it when you open it. Okay, hopefully this little tour has been helpful for you. I would love feedback, and if you have any questions about anything, remember, put it in the discussion button in Canvas so that we can all benefit from your questions and answers.